never let her win a fight if he could help it. "Can we stop soon?" Sophie asked hopefully. She and Grandpa had been training for over an hour now, and she was getting hungry. "Stop?" Grandpa Bob looked as if she'd just asked if she could fly to the moon. "You're the guardian, Sophie, you must train. When I was first chosen to be the guardian, I trained for hours every day. You must prepare, or else you'll never get the key back from the ink-cap goblins." Sophie shifted uncomfortably under his piercing blue gaze. She didn't need reminding of the mistake she'd made. The day before she'd become the guardian, she'd accidentally let a goblin steal the magic key that unlocked the gateway to the shadow realm. Now the goblins were trying to find a shadow gem to fit into its handle so that the key would work again. Sophie was determined that she'd find all the hidden gems before they did. She'd found one already, so at least she was off to a good start, even if her grandfather didn't seem to think so. "And again," Grandpa said, holding up the pillow. Squinting her eyes, Sophie imagined that the pillow was Ugg, the leader of the ink-cap goblins. She pictured his knobbly face, his white flaking skin, his dark scheming eyes. She ran forwards, this time spinning and aiming a backwards kick. "Take that, you stinky... Whoa!" She staggered as her grandfather grabbed her foot, pulling her off balance. "Ow!" She sat up indignantly. "Grandpa, what did you do that for?" "If I could do it, so could a shadow creature." Grandpa Bob pursed his lips. "You must never show weakness or let them get the upper hand. Always expect the unexpected." Sophie finished the sentence for him. He said the same thing every training session. She grinned suddenly. "Does that mean I can expect school to be cancelled for the rest of term, or Anthony to be less annoying? They'd both be cool." Grandpa fixed her with a gimlet stare. "This is no laughing matter, Sophie." Going to his desk, he picked up a black belt with a purse sewn into it. "Now, this is for you. It's to keep the gems in when you find them. I think it's too risky to leave them hidden around the house. The goblins could get in and get to them. If you keep them in this purse belt, then you'll always know they're safe." "Unless the goblins get it off me," Sophie pointed out. Grandpa raised his eyebrows. "But that won't happen, will it?" "No, of course not," Sophie said, trying to sound sure. "Wear the belt at all times," he instructed. Sophie couldn't resist. She looked at him innocently. "Even in the bath?" Grandpa frowned. Sophie bit back her smile. He really didn't have a sense of humour. "Sorry, Grandpa. I promise I'll wear it whenever I can, and those goblins won't get it off me." She tightened her ponytail. "Now, where were we?" Her grandpa held up the pillow. "Practising fighting. Attack again. Do it." "I know. Harder, faster, stronger, without getting hurt." Sophie sighed. She squared up to him again. "Just call me Indestructo Girl," she said wryly. Taking a breath, she began to fight. Deep in the shadow woods, Ugg, the king of the ink-cap goblins, was sitting on a throne made out of a mouldy old tree stump, with an ivy crown perched wonkily on his large head. Black splodgers covered the crumbling white skin on his squat body. 3 ink-cap goblins grovelled in front of him. "Numbskulls!" Ugg glared at them with his beady black eyes. "Worm brains! The whole lot of you are a useless bunch of maggot heads. Useless!" Jumping up, he marched over to them. "What are you?" "Useless, great King Ugg." "Ow!" yelped the 3 goblins as he kicked each of them in the bottom. "It's been 3 days since I used my great cunning and cleverness to steal the key." King Ugg pulled a large iron key from his pocket and brandished it in front of the end goblin, who had a nose like a potato. "And yet, I still can't open the gateway because of this." He pointed to a hole in the key's handle. "Tell me what this is, Potato Nose." It's a hole, King Ugg," stammered the goblin. "I know it's a hole, idiot." King Ugg rolled his eyes. "But what's so important about this hole, Potato Nose?" Potato Nose's black eyes darted nervously. It's a very round hole." King Ugg thwacked the goblin over the head with the key. "A round hole.